right, so we're going to be reading the book called The Flood. Okay, I'll give you your story. And this is about a mother porcupine and her baby porcupine. And we're going to be reading to find out how they survive a big flood. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the pictures. Go ahead and turn the page. And what are you noticing here?
That the porcupine is looking at the turtle.
Yes, he's looking at the ducks, and you can see what he's looking at, the water. Isn't he looking at the water running? Okay. Turn the page. Namar.
They're looking at the water again.
Yeah, and they're sitting on a branch, aren't they? Now they had to climb up on that branch. Can you find the word climb on page 6 or 5, page 5? Find the word climbed. Listen to the first part of it. Let's say it. Climbed. No, that's not climbed. Listen, say climbed for me, girls. Say the first part. Cool. So you're looking for 2 letters that make that cool sound. Good. It's down here. Can you see it? Climbed. There you go. Okay. Very good. Turn the page. And you can see that log over here, and it's floating in the water. Listen, look at me, and say the word floating.
Floating.
Now say the first part. Oh, that's how you're going to find the word floating. Look for it. So you can see they're kind of worried, aren't they? Let's turn that page. Kind of look at that. See what's happening on this page? Okay, we got a sticky note down there that's covering your picture. That's not going to help. Do you see all those animals over there? Okay. But there's an animal that's missing. Do you see the one that's not with him? Yeah. Okay, turn the page. So we're going to have to read to find out how the porcupine gets to safety. Now on page 11, I want you to look on page 11. Okay. The mother was very worried, obviously, because she was afraid that her little baby was going to make it. Listen to me. Worried. You say it.
Worried.
Good. Say the first part.
Worried.
Now, find worried on that page, near the bottom. Good. Worried. Very good. She must be worried. Okay, excellent. All right, so as you're reading today, you're noticing I put a little sticky note. What I want you to do is when you come to a sticky note, you're going to put one word that you think is a really important word on that page that's going to help you remember what you've read. Now, I'm going to help you with the first one. So everybody turn to page 2. Okay? So on this page, yeah, that's fine. We can see the porcupines, right? And they're looking down out of the tree. And there's one word on this page that's really important. I want you to just follow along as I read the first line. It had been raining for a week. Now you're going to read the whole page, but the most important word on that page starts with an R. What is it?
Raining.
Raining, because that's the problem in the story. It's raining. So would you please write the word raining on your sticky note? Take your pencils. And when I work with you, I'll probably ask you to tell me what happened on this page and use the word raining. So you'll be able to use that important word to retell that page. All right, start reading, and I'll be listening to you. Read softly.
It had been raining for a week. Porcupine looked out from the
Oh, I like what you did. What would look right?
hole in the tree.
I noticed how you started that first sound, Lisa. It's a very good thing. It'll help you figure out words that you don't know. All right, girls, I'm going to stop you now. So we're going to talk about the story and what happened. It's okay if you didn't finish it. It's okay because you'll have another time to finish it. So first of all, I want you to tell me, let's talk about why are they up here in the branch? All right, so Omar, talk about that.
Because the flood is conquering ground.
It's conquering the ground. The flood is conquering the ground. You're right. Where is their home, Lisa? Do you remember where their home was? They had to come out of the
hole.
hole. So porcupines live under the ground, okay? So they had a hole in the ground, and that's where their home is. And here's this tree up here with branches, right? And here's our porcupines up here. And what is over here? Water. So why did they have to get out of their home?
Because the water would flood the home.
And they would have
No
house. They would have died. So they climbed up the tree, and they're sitting on the branch, right? And they're looking at everything. But now, why did they have to leave the branch? Let's turn to that page. Everybody go to page 6.
It was flooding.
It was flooding. That's right. So how did their animals help them? What do they say to them? Jump. Yeah, come on down. All right, so now I'm going to give you a word that was in the story, okay? And we're going to talk about what happened in the story, okay? So, Helen, you have the first word. So, in fact, I probably should add the ending to this word, raining. So tell me what happened at the beginning.
It was raining.
Raining, and what was happening? The
water.
water.
The water was flooding.
The flooding, okay? Who has the next thing that happened? Yes, you do.
I noticed that you gave them at the end during the discussion prompt the sticky notes. So talk to me about why you put those sticky notes up for them and what that purpose was.
Yes. So I found that when they were putting their sticky notes in their book, they weren't always choosing an important word. And my original plan was to let them retell the story with their sticky notes, but I realized they're going to need more support before they can do that. So I felt like if I had everybody using the same sticky note, I'd be able to guide the discussion, and that will actually help them with their guided writing the next day.
Okay, and I noticed during the writing you had them orally reherse the sentence. Some of them were really struggling. So talk to me about what happens at that point when we have to orally rehearse and they can't say it.
Right.
They can't say the whole
So obviously, they're like Amar never needed my help with that. I mean, he was very much, in fact, probably the most focused was when a pencil was in his hand, something I thought was very interesting. Didn't need my help with oral language. Children, I think there were 2 in that group that were still developing English language skills. Those are the ones I tend to go to. So either I'm concerned that they can't think of the sentence, all right, so they can't put the word, log into a sentence, or their sentence might not be in standard structure. So by having the students rehearse the sentence first, it does 2 things. It helps them get the structure in place, but then it also helps them remember so they can then go off on their own. Once they've said it to me a couple times, then I usually let them write it. And sometimes it's not perfect, but it's better.